But we have it ready from both players. Let's get started with game number 1, take 2, match 2 in 5-4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Where's the next box? There's the next box. Okay, looking good. Yes, get your favorite beverage ready and enjoy. Yeah, make sure you get your popcorn, your chips, your inhalers, in case things get a little too spicy. Myles was waiting for the J piece, gets a nice J. Gotta be clean and Tetris ready as Tetris Alex T is at 90,000 points, 52,000 for Myles. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. This is going to be a second call for everyone just tuning in. That we do have a match arena for our Division 1 players. If you would like to help contribute to the prize pool. Our girl. English, what is happening? Our goal is to make it to $1,000 into the prize pool before the end of the season. We're at $770.25. Thanks to everybody's generous contributions. $255 for Alex, $238 for Myles. Yeah, it looks like some hefty droughts. Not hefty, but just consistent droughts for both players. So, either with a very efficient game at the moment, which is pretty efficient, but it's like, you know, nothing to write home about. 359 for Myles, I hope. That looked a little bit weird. Now 381. Nice double Tetris. Back-to-back Tetrises for Alex. You know, you might be thinking, I should have set up a predictions, and you're right, but I forgot, so. $427 now for Myles. Set up for a nice safe 600k transition with his efficiency versus Alex T's 387 at 87 lines. Alex T hanging that J piece on the left side, just needs a long bar to clean this out. Who is commentating? Who is commentating indeed? Aren't we all commentating a little bit? Oh god. Hold on, my leg is asleep, but somebody contribute to the prize pool. I need to thank you guys. Oh god. But yes, if you do not know who's commentating right now, you could just take a look at the top of the stream. You can see it's me, Peekayric. Andrew with a $1 contribution. Thank you so much. Have you ever seen commentators blurs? No, I have not. Anyway, Myles will transition at 6:42. Bit of a drought forming here for Myles. But is still Tetris ready. Ooh, hangs the T-piece. Hangs the T-piece. Gets along for a Tetris. Good lord. Could have been pretty problematic. Hangs another piece. Gets another Tetris for Myles. Oh, but he needs to do a lot of burning right now. Alex T also in a bit of trouble here. Just a very uncomfortable set of pieces here for these two. Oh my god, Alex T getting destroyed here by this RNG. Can he bring this down? Can his sleep deprivation do it? Nice lumbar all the way to the left side. And is gonna clean this out with 2 Tetrises. 667 for Alex T. 749 for Myles. So what survival there from both? Definitely shorts worthy. You're doing a great job, says Blue Scooty's grandpa. Oh, thank you very much. Glad that you're enjoying. But anyway, 753 for Alex at level 23. 810 for Myles. So Myles in the lead, but is also ahead in the line count. So this could play a factor as we get deeper and deeper into the game. Myles setting up a lumbar dependency on column 4. Solves the lumbar dependency. And is going to be Tetris ready, waiting for the lumbar. And does get the lumbar for Tetris. 877. Nice little spin there from Alex T. Is going to be Tetris ready and does bring down a Tetris. So keeping relative pace with Myles. Looks like a less than a Tetris lead on Myles' side. Looking for one more Tetris for the max out into 27, and we'll get that 27 max out. Alex only at level 26 right now, so still has plenty of runway. Yeah, Myles with the potential for a 1.18 into 29. And Alex T with a similar pace, might be a little bit behind, but still neck and neck. Once again, keep in mind, Alex T is behind in the line count. And Myles might transition with a Tetris on column 7. Let's see if he gets it. Gets along for a Tetris with a 1.18. There you go. Looking to burn this down. Keep in mind, we do have a level 39 double kill screen. Myles solves that lumbar dependency on the left side. Alex T transitions, but with a pretty messy stack. He's capable of some great digs, but he's sleep deprived, so we'll see if this plays a factor. A nice solve there from Alex T. He's looking for a lumbar. Needs a lumbar. Still on for a triple. 1.09 for Alex T. 1.25 for Myles. Alex T still trying to bring this down. Some great survival, but Myles is just tearing into this 29. And Alex T's going to survive this. Looking to get Tetris ready here. He's Tetris ready. Bangs out a Tetris for Alex. 1.14. Myles with a Tetris 1.32. So we are off and running as we're getting deeper and deeper into the 29 speeds. Alex trying to go aggressive here. He knows he's behind by over 4 Tetrises. But that lumbar's just not showing up. Just a very uncomfortable drought Sips those squares all the way to the left side and bangs out a Tetris. 1.2 for Alex, but Myles still ahead by 139,000 points. 1.34 for Myles, looking for the long bar. That long bar's not showing up. Gets a triple and a long bar for Tetris. 1.39 for Myles. Is going to survive this now with 1.4. Alex T with a bit of a situation he has to deal with. He needs a long bar on the right side. Gets a long bar on the right. And still alive, but Myles in a bit of trouble here. Solves the long bar dependency, but still in a lot of danger. And it's going to top out with 1.4. So Alex T, 1.4 is the score to beat. Still needs 140,000 points and has 35 lines to go before the 39 super kill screen. Gangs understandable. Tetris just needs 1.5 Tetris left to chase this down. 74,000 more points. Is Tetris ready? Needs a lumber, getting droughted, but gets a lumber for a Tetris. Just needs one more Tetris, and we'll get that final Tetris for the game. GG's for both players. And that was just game number 1. Yeah, 1.4, not enough. Let's get started with game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Holding saying prediction, please. I would have done it, but if I was going to do it, it would have been in game 1. But I forgot, and it's too late now because, like, if I do predictions now, then everyone's just going to guess Alex T. Because he's got first game. But we're going to be having plenty of more predictions later down the line. Because we still have to finish off this season. And also, Myles was in a bit of trouble but got the long bar. Okay, also, for those of you unaware, after the end of each season, we have a CTL playoffs, a championship playoffs, and also a relegation playoffs. But more importantly, the top 6 players from each division move on to a single elimination format. The 4 best players, or the 2 best players of each parallel, or just like in Division 1 in general, the 2 best players will have a round 1 bye, and Myles is going to top out. So, there you go. Uh, 139 is the score to beat Alex T. It's not good yet. It's only 13,000 more points. And we just needs a Tetris, a nice set of burns, needs 5,000 more points. And we'll take game number 2. GG's. And we have it ready from both players. So let's get started with game 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Myles with a bit of a dependent board here. Needs a J piece on the left side. Now needs 2 J pieces. Not getting any piece. Solves the lumbar dependency on the center now. In a lot of trouble is Myles. So yeah, it looks like Alex is going to start off with about a 10 to 30,000 point lead. Myles waiting for that J piece that's just not showing up. Alex with a bit of a burning situation he had to deal with, but he's now clean and Tetris ready. Myles with a 30 Tetris, now with 203 at 57 lines. Over on YouTube, I've been playing fairly close to 2 years and still use the default NES Tetris in-game music. My personal favorite in-game music is the Type B? No, actually, it's the third. Number 3. That was my favorite one. $296 for Myles, $352 for Alex, who is ahead by 2.5 Tetrises, 55,000 points. It's like Alex definitely doing what he needs to do in this beginning stage of the match, of the game, to make sure he seals the deal on this sweep. If I'm not mistaken, Myles has a 2-0 match record so far. His last match was against Somalian, where he won 3-2. Somalian was almost about to reverse sweep, but Myles was able to clutch up a Game 5 victory. Alex has yet... Here's a little bit of an online fact situation here. Alex T has yet to lose a single game. Has swept both of his opponents so far, and is on the verge of sweeping Myles, so currently with an 8-0 match record. Or game record, not match record. And Alex T looking for a potential mid 600k transition. Just needs about... has one line to burn for that mid 600k. Myles also with a pretty good board and a pretty good score here. Might be looking for a very high, almost 600k transition, but not quite. About like a 597, 598-ish. No, actually, wait. I might have been wrong, right? No, yeah, barely off. It'd be like a 599. There you go. We'll transition with a 599, 320. Alex will transition at 662. Love a square piece. Misses that flip. So Alex T gonna have to do some burns here, which is gonna give Myles the opportunity. Oh, double flip there from Alex. Could this be the chance that Myles needed? Alex with a Lombard dependency solve. Yeah, another double flip would have almost costed him that entire game. So luckily, he's not like me, where he double flips every other piece. Gonna clean this out, solving that Lombard dependency, as Myles has now taken a 3.5 Tetris lead, which is exactly what he needed right now. Alex set up for a dirty Tetris in the center. Gets a dirty Tetris, 744. Ooh, Myles got that Lombard one piece too late, so couldn't utilize it for a Tetris. But still with a clean board, and once again, got it one piece too late. Still ahead by 70,000 points, but that did cost some burns. And any burn is precious right now when you're playing against someone like Alex T. Nice out of tucks here from Myles, though. Both players experiencing the same drought. But both players utilize that Lombard after the drought with a Tetris. Bit of a scary spire there from Myles, but he's got it covered. 916 now versus 827. So Myles trying to maintain this about 100,000 point lead. Ooh, Alex in a bit of trouble here, but did get a nice combination of pieces to uncover as well. Now 892 into 26 versus 982 for Myles. Max out at level 26. And Myles looking for a potential 1.2 into 29. So would be a very efficient game if he can clutch this out. Has 2 more burns left before level 29. Uses 1 burn. Still Tetris ready and bangs on a Tetris now with a 1.1 max out for Alex T into level 28. Both players can set up 3 more Tetrises before level 29. Myles gets 1 of them, so does Alex T. Ooh, Myles going aggressive here with a nice placement there with the L piece, but forced into a couple of burns. Unfortunate there for Myles, but does take a nice double. And we'll transition with a Tetris 1.19 from Myles. Could this be it? Or will he clutch up game number 3 and avoid the sweep? Both players have transition. Alex T has brought this down to only a Tetris and a half deficit. And Myles in a bit of trouble here. This could actually just do it if he doesn't get the right pieces. Needs to burn this down. Needs a Myles dig. Nice J piece all the way to the left side. Needs to burn this down. Needs a square piece. T piece all the way to the left side. Flat burn there with the J. It's not getting any good pieces on Myles' side. Alex T is already taking the lead. And that's just gonna do it. Alex, sleep deprived and all, will take a 3rd sweep of the season. Undefeated, both in match and in game. Has not dropped a single game right now. We'll see him play it out. .49. Looking for the rollover here. Is Tetris ready? Maybe he does play better without sleep. I'm saying though, it's a strat. Look at this dig there from Alex T. Making sure I got some YouTube Shorts content. Gets a rollover 1.66. Looking for the 1.7. Maybe in a level 40. Wouldn't that be crazy? Can we see the first rollover? I mean, level 40. Oh, damn. But I mean in CTL, not of all time. Because there's been plenty of level 40s. There you go, Alex T popping off 1.76. I'll say I could have beat that low key. But GG's. And that will do it.
All right, nice skim burn there for Eyeball. And going to knock down 2 quick Tetrises to take the lead over Somalian, but he's going to snatch it right back. 73 lines through, 338 playing 352. Somalian about a half a Tetris in the lead. Another long bar and another Tetris for the Somalian captain, go up to 377. Now, Somalian is one of the players. Yeah, I also restreamed for Classic Tetris Wars. And Somalian was one of the players, only 5, that were able to get a 700k transition in a Wars event. And, you know, Somalian's play right here, pretty dang close to it. Gets a quick long bar Tetris there for Somalian. Go up to 446. Has the potential for a 500k, 100 lines. Unfortunately, has to take a couple of burns. Goes S flat. I like the play, but it's not so good pieces to follow. Would love a square. Square does show. Gonna go long bar flat? Absolutely. 471 for Somalian, 477 for Eyeball. Eyeball has brought this back within 5,000 points. And just in time, because we are at the 100 line turn, less than 30 lines remain before that speed increase. Wow, look at that adjustment for the J. That's so smart. I want to start doing that. That's so good. Long bar in another Tetris for Eyeball. Go to 522. Is now in the lead as Somalian having to do a bit of burning right before transition. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Burns away a lot of pace, but gets the well back open. He's ready for business. 502 plays 545. So no 600k or 700k transition for Somalian this time around. And Tetris, welcome on in. Currently on a 3-stream streak. Thank you so much. Oh, Somalian kind of getting into danger here. Drought was forming, but gets a long bar. You kind of see him laughing there. He's like, what am I doing? Has a long bar dependency. Does he get the bar? The answer is no. So he's going to find an alternate solution and create more holes in the center of the board. Eyeball dealt with it much better. Bang Tetris transition at 640. Somalian transition at 562. So we're off to the races in this game number 2. Long bar and another Tetris for both. Somalian set up with another vertical eye tuck. And there's the long bar. Gets it resolved. Needs another one for the score. But where is it? Guess what? Nowhere to be found. A drought starting to form here. Eyeball trying to manage this drought as well. No long bar. 21, 22, 23, 24 pieces and climbing. Couple more burns coming in for both players. 30-piece drought now. Finally, bar shows. Neither player able to use it for a Tetris. Both players trying to fight for survival here. However, both players have the well open. Both players waiting for the bar. Bar is going to show for both. Both bang down a Tetris. 734 at a Tetris for Eyeball. Go to 761. Maintains a 100,000 point lead here over the Somalian captain. That was scary for a moment, but both players playing very good Tetris there, showing exactly why they're Division 1A, or 1B, excuse me. All right, 795 now for Eyeball. 2 Tetrises in the lead and is a level back. Both players now into level 24. It's a 4 Tetris lead now. Eyeball really giving the pressure to Somalian. Somalian hitting home a quick Tetris. Goes long bar flat. Is Tetris ready? Beautiful sloping stack. Bar in. Textbook Tetris for Somalian captain. Goes up to 799. Meanwhile, Eyeball at 889. Holding out for a J piece. Gets a long bar. Takes the Tetris. And just needs this J to come. It finally shows, but not before that left side kind of getting a bit squirrely. So Getting a nice couple burns, or a couple of pieces to fill it out. Bang, Tetris. 954. Eyeball looking for the max out. One more Tetris will get him there. Meanwhile, Somalian Captain currently at 898. There's the max out for Eyeball. So Somalian feeling the pressure now. Gonna have to make this up at the level 29 speeds, or hope that something slows Eyeball down here. But Eyeball just taking it calm and cool here. Has the well back open. Oh, but then it's going to have to just create another dependency. You kind of see Somalian switching that roll grip. Switches to the roll, has one Tetris before the level 29 speeds. Eyeball has two in the tank. Ooh, but a misdrop for Somalian. You can see he's not happy about that one. Gonna get a long bar. That's a triple. He's got one burn to go before transition. He's gonna take it right now. Messy board into 29. Can he get a bar over that? Yes, he can. That's gonna help. Oh, he's gonna hang the bar, column 9. And that's gonna spell curtains. 1,027,000. He's toast. And Eyeball at 1.1 is good, tying up the set 1-1. GG. Three, 2, 1, Tetris. And a little bit different stacking approach here as Somalian creates a square dependency. And Somalian kind of getting punished. Perhaps that was not the better strategy. The long bar coming in for some relief. Gets the center of the board filled out. Somalian going to be A-okay if the next long bar shows with any decent amount of time. But has to keep taking triples. There's the long bar, his first Tetris. Eyeball getting droughted as well. Gonna knock down his third. 69 plays 33, 15 lines through. All right, I'll do one final plug for our Matcherino. We do have a Matcherino set up for our Division 1 players. If you are feeling so inclined, you can contribute to the prize pool, help these players earn a living playing Tetris, right? How cool. Exclamation point Matcherino in the Twitch chat, or you can go to matcherino.com/t/CTL_season24. There are both free and paid options, so you can contribute straight cash if you got your tax refund, right? All these kids playing, like, what's a tax refund? What's taxes, right? It's that thing that your money taken away. But some people get a refund, and if you got yours and you want to spend it on the players here, you can certainly do that. Or there's free ways. You can also click follow on a couple of those sponsor quests. And then when you do that, you know, it throws like a couple of cents in the prize pool. Every little bit counts. And, you know, Classic Tetris League, it is the beginning of March. If you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime sub. Did you know that? You get a free subscription to any streamer of your choice on Twitch. All you have to do is go to the little button that says subscribe and then hit use free Prime sub. It's awesome. And you can get some cool emotes. That helps keep the channel going. So look, Java right there. Java and T has actually taken home winnings from Tetris this year. The power of your almighty dollar. And speaking of, these players may be praying to the almighty, waiting for a long bar to come in. It finally does show for both. They were a very high and pretty nasty drought. And both players are matching each other's efficiency here too. Both dealing with it superbus. Oh, I can't even say that word. Did it very well. 337 at a Tetris, go to 359 for Eyeball, 363 for Somalian Captain. 80 lines through. Another Tetris for Eyeball, go to 382. Ooh, nice spin. See, again, I kind of talked about that in the previous stream. When these players set up for these Tetrises, or these spins, rather, and I just can't hit my spins that consistently, and they just do it up so high. And that'd be catastrophic if they miss that spin, right? Because they'd be in major trouble. All right, we got 100 lines in the books in this game number 3. 475 for Eyeball, 435 for the Somalian Captain. So about a 1.5 Tetris lead here for Eyeball as we approach the transition to level 19. Couple of burns taken by Eyeball. Would love an S piece. Jeez, no S piece in sight. The one time you need an S and it doesn't show. But gets the well open. Great survival there from Eyeball. Gets a quick Tetris. 505. Somalian Captain 482. But Somalian is behind in lines. As a matter of fact, it's going to get a quick Tetris there to bring this within 4,000 points. Somalian going to take the lead. 528 playing 510. Eyeball is ready for a Tetris. Gets the bar. Gets it. Goes to 533. And the Somalian Captain now filling out the center of his board with the J piece. Nice placements here for Somalian, keeping it cool. Still has 10 lines until transition. Eyeball going to transition with the next burn and or Tetris. And there it is. Transitions at 581. Somalian has 2 left. So has the ability to pull out a 620 transition. But unfortunately going to burn away a single. And now transition 599. So 602 plays 607. A very close game here. Eyeball level 20. Somalian level 19. But Somalian having to set up a few burns going to slow him down. Allow Eyeball the opportunity to get caught back up. As a matter of fact, Eyeball has taken the true lead, but is ahead in the piece count. So trying to just tie it up in terms of pace. 633 plays 685. Add a Tetris for the Somalian. Go to 660, so leading about by a Tetris. And sublime stacking here for Somalian, doing a very, very good job here in the early post-transition. Currently at 687. Eyeball at 796 is about 3 Tetrises in the lead, but is also a level and a half ahead in lines. But you know what? Sometimes the pace doesn't matter if you can't score the points, and Eyeball just trying to put this pressure on, even though Somalian is behind in the line count. The real-time score lead in favor of Eyeball. So that could be enough to edge out Somalian if he tops out. But Somalian going to keep it calm and cool and try to just play clean Tetris as he's been doing pretty much this entire game. Currently it's 780. There's a Tetris for Eyeball up to 916. Oh, that long bar timing for Somalian, very difficult, but able to navigate through it, gets a quick Tetris, and now is going to have to go to work and getting rid of these holes that he just created. You got to wonder if the fatigue is starting to come into his tapping. It has slowed down a bit. Still getting the pieces where they need to go, but it's not as fast as it was in that game number 1. All right, 851 plays max out. A13 for Eyeball. Eyeball waiting for a long bar to come in. It's going to be set up for a triple only. Now double bar dependent. Fills it in. Gets the long bar. And is going to be back down to the bottom in a couple few burns. But these pieces, you can kind of see the frustration for Eyeball. Not too pleased with the piece sequence. Long bar coming in. There's a triple. He's just going to look to try to get this back down before the level 29 speed, as he's got less than 10 lines to do it with the next burn. Somalian Captain 931, eyeball at 1,040,000. So still in the lead, 3 Tetrises, gets a long bar, another quick Tetris. Somalian has started to gear up for that grip switch. Just trying to find the right opportunity. He's going to do it on the line clear delay with the Tetris. Oh, but he misses, drops to the square. He knows transition was coming, and he was probably not going to get that Tetris line delay. But there's a long bar Tetris for eyeball, 1.19, halfway across level 30. And Somalian going to hit transition, gets the max out, 1,045,000 or 1,050,000. Another long bar coming in here for Somalian. He's about 5 Tetrises back. Eyeball has playability on 29. Probably a little bit more than Somalian, but Somalian definitely has come a long way. But it looks like this board going to need a lot more help than he's going to be able to do. He's going to top out 1,000,001, 1.1. Eyeball with a 1.2 is good for game number 3 and is now on match point. GG. All right, a 1.4. Let's find out because the pivotal game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh no, you both missed it. Oh, come on. You could have done the vertical eye tuck. Oh, you could have done it. I would have been so happy. Oh, now Somalian, he heard what I said about the vertical eye tuck. And look, they both do it now. Thank you. You've all been redeemed. You've both been redeemed.